Hey guys, I have a really important thing I have to tell all of you. I have skin cancer. Y'all thought I was crazy, didn't you? Y'all thought that Hobo Ryan was going to start the video talking about his skin cancer. I'll poop that out. I'll be fine. I did that entire bit to make sure that I could get the famous, infamous cancer cat to show up on camera. I did this all so I could catch him live on camera. And so that you guys could give me $1 million for my great accomplishment. Patreon down below. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Ryan Reacts. Today, we're checking out another spook. And that spooky video is Top 15 Scary, Mysterious Creatures Caught on Video. I swear to God, if all of these are literally just like the bit I just did. I can't wait to see Raggedy Ann, like, fall over like this. And then some guy just shit himself. Twice. Of course, folks, like, check out the original link more for original content creator. Link in the description.
Number 15, Cthulhu Under the Sea.
Good lord, we are going in a little fast, bud, don't you think? No intro? No talking?
Image of a massive squid-like creature near the Gulf of Mexico. This deep-sea nightmare has a large head with fins that protrude out of
but
it.
that's actually his legs. It's got very long legs.
Down for several feet.
You could too if you just worked on it, bud.
Can be compared to that
it's all
of
about
a
stretches, you know?
Met with a sci-fi flick Alien.
Which, by the way, I don't know if you guys know this about underwater. Like 50% of the monsters down there are horrifying. Also cool. It's amazing to me that we can still continuously find creatures.
When this footage was released, a lot of speculation began as to what this creature may be. The first and most common theory was that this was a relative of Cthulhu, a creature created by H.P. Lovecraft in the short story.
What idiot said that?
Plenty of believers and paranormal enthusiasts began turning their head to research, outrage, and fear, knowing that this creature was living in our oceans, possibly waiting for a chance to come to shore and take control or wreak havoc. This creature also gave those that already feared the ocean an even greater reason to stay miles away.
Hold on. Just 1 second. Just gotta pause the video real quick. I just have this image of Chills, like, calling up an expert. Hello, what is this creature? Well, the experts say it's a giant jellyfish, but I really think it's Cthulhu. Oh, okay, I believe this guy. I'll put that right on my flat earth idea. Call me crazy. I think it might just be a jellyfish. Or just an underwater creature. Not fucking Cthulhu. Why would you think that's Cthulhu? Why in God's name would you think that that creature is Cthulhu? Why would you think it's a mythical creature? Like Lovecraft was swimming underwater one day, and this guy just showed up like, hey man, can you do me a favor? It's gonna take me a while, but can you write a book about me? Make it really cool and radical, man. Maybe put some gangster rap in there. It wasn't invented yet, but I see the future. And only that. That's all I really can see is that gangster rap's gonna be really good. Alright, you'll figure it out.
As fun and scary as all of this speculation was, this is actually a big fin squid, which was discovered in 1988. However,
I like how the ending, he's like, yeah, that was all bullshit. I could have cut this out of the video, but...
The most skilled scientists still know very little about this creature. That being said, this could very well be...
Because probably we don't want to catch it and kill it.
And is certainly a marvelous reason to stay out of the ocean. Number 14, unknown creature.
But I don't need to see that to know I shouldn't go in the ocean.
Down a dirt road in the dead of night. When he comes across
I haven't looked at a shark and went, I think I can make love to it.
Be driving while holding his camera up towards the figure. At first, he just seems
just don't. Oh my God, I remember that thing. Oh, remember this? Watch this. Look at this little bitch. Look at this little waddly ass bitch. Why would you ever stop? Why would you record? Look at her go. Don't, guys, I know it's scary, but don't be threatened by something that waddles like that in a car.
It appears to be a white gown and has long dark hair.
I've got eyes. Yep.
It also seems to have a limp in the way that it walks. And slightly hunched over. The man lets out expressions of horror.
A blind man could have figured that out, Chills.
Stagger violently towards him. He lets out shrieks.
A blind man could have heard the wiggly wobbles of her bones. I forgot about this. Just run her over. Commit a crime. Why don't you? They're gonna commit a crime. Why not you? If you're gonna die, right?
That this man makes are truly
Vroom,
enough to
vroom,
be
you know?
upsetting. Little else is known about this
Also,
creature.
drive around her.
However, there have been speculations that this is actually an elderly woman being possessed by a demon. Going after unsuspecting
Demon or not, I don't think they could take
This
a
is
car
one of the first
or a
cases of
four-wheeler
roadside
or anything that goes vroom vroom.
Creatures all over the world, roadside nightmares are recorded and shared. The most common explanation.
I could have gotten off that bike and slowly walked away. Like, get out of here, lady.
A spirit trying to hitch her
I don't
ride
have a
somewhere.
limp, all right?
Demons
I've got a
creature
statistic
looking for
advantage
those
on
lonely
you.
drivers off the road
She
for
trips,
whatever
and I'm like,
reason. This is a good
all right,
example of why you should
help her
always
up.
use the buddy system when driving on dark dirt roads.
I would never record myself, ever do anything like out in the wild like that. No! Just in case I can see a flying squirrel and I'll never leave the house ever again.
On Earth and wreaking havoc. These movies are in general comedic with scenes of fun alien fighting action. However, the duo known as the
I've heard of these before. I like how we just found a couple guys in suits and we're just like,
UFOs also claim that shortly after this alien
well-dressed
encounter, they were
gentlemen!
visited by two very creepy men
Get
in
the
black
Tommy
suits.
guns.
UFO enthusiasts that spend time researching UFOs have often reported being visited by them as well. The men apparently find these people who have claimed contact with alien life and question
This
them,
is Human
claiming they're
101.
from
We're
a
like,
secret
they're kind of gross and
organization.
ugly.
They
I
also
think they're
present a white card
aliens.
with the word security embossed onto it and have been
Look how
reported
high
to
his
often
shoulder
refer
is.
to one
That's
another
probably
as
2
numbers
kids.
rather than by
That's 2
names.
kids. That's 2
Each shared
kids.
about the MIB has a different motive behind the visit, and every visit is strange in its own way.
Also, where's Will
Stories in relation
Smith?
to these two agents include cases of telepathy, teleportation, and even physical violence. So aside from these men in black being creepier, mystical, and aggressive than our friendly
Will Smith didn't have that.
hair,
Not true. If
these
it's
two
not canon in
apparently
Men
are
in Black,
also
it's not
aliens
canon in this.
themselves. Reports of encounters
Where's
with
the hot
MIB
lady?
describe them as abnormally tall, completely hairless, pale white, with eyes that are slightly larger than average. The two also apparently look exactly the
shit.
same, like walking clones that finish
People are
each
gonna
other's
realize my
sentences.
squinting's all an
The
act,
MIB
and then I'm an
went on
alien.
in 2008
That's
after
also
a
just
hotel
2
manager
children
and
on top of
security
each
guard
other.
reported seeing a UFO. Several days after their reports, the men in black arrived at the hotel looking for the manager and guard, who were not there at the time. When the manager reviewed security footage, he saw
You
the
know,
two
the
men
chances of them being like a
reported proof of their
mobster or
existence.
something else.
This is really hard for me to say, he said, but there's a couple really strange looking men that work here. And they kind of freaked everybody out, and they were asking questions about you.
Like, do you think I'm ugly?
12,
Yes.
Icelandic word monster.
gonna
Every
go
country
cry
and
now.
every culture around the world.
I'm gonna
has
tell
its
everyone it's an
own
alien, so
legends.
people stop
The
fucking
US has
making fun of
Bigfoot.
me.
Goblins and elves are popular in Mexico.
No.
Scotland discovered
No,
the Loch
no,
Ness
no, no, no,
monster.
no, no, no,
And
don't you
Iceland
dare.
has the giant worm monster.
Okay,
Though it
I will
sounds
believe
like
a worm
the
monster. If you
punchline
show an
is
elf, I'm gonna
legit.
shit my
The
pants
worm
laughing.
monster is actually pretty
Literally.
creepy. This video, uploaded in 2012, is perhaps one of the best quality videos to date of the unknown worm-like creature, but sightings have been reported since as early as 1345. In relation to this phenomenon, this video shows the creature
I wonder if that's like how most urban legends or mythical creatures came to be. We saw some like this and went, oh, and then our imagination just created. Whoa, that could literally be a big old scum. Oh no, it's got a head. It's got a head or something. That's the world's longest crocodile right there. Thank you for keeping the audio in. I really wanted to hear the horrible sounds of pain in my ear.
Been caught or studied, and while there are numerous theories out there as to what this could be, such as a collection of bacteria or debris, atmospheric warping.
Either
or even
way, it's pretty
optical
cool, you know?
illusions, there is not a solid answer as of now. Many scientists and even psychologists have found that these theories offer an answer to only some of the reported sightings, but don't hold valid for every single one.
Who knows? There might be some creatures that went extinct a while ago that we got a footage of and then died, you know? Or it's just goo.
An abandoned school in their town. The building is
Oh,
in poor
so
shape,
bad,
and it's
stupid
apparent
white
no one
guy
has been in
decisions.
it for at least several years.
They're
As
not
the group
white.
enters a classroom
I don't know
at
what
the
to say.
school,
I've got no
the
more
camera
excuses.
catches a very realistic shadowy figure welling from a window towards the group.
Oh, is this Asian? Oh, no. Oh. But I don't need to slow down. I saw the giant thing walking towards me. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hated that. I didn't like that one bit.
Something about the way the figure walks looks very casual, as if it's wearing jeans and has one hand in its pocket. Many
Oh
refer to
man,
this
he's just
ghost as
going down to
headless.
get some
However, that could just
sandwiches
be
at
because of
Subway.
The way the light is coming in from the
He's just
window.
casually
The
walking
group of
out.
teams don't seem to notice or see the figure, but just as the camera catches it,
Oh.
a loud roaring noise can be heard.
You mean the
Noise is
weird,
comparable
creepy
to a
music
deep
thing that I
echoing
really
roar,
hated? It gave me the
slowed down
chilly
church
wills.
bells or ship alerts. The
Lived
teens
up to his
begin
name.
to scream and run out of the school. As they run in even after coming to a stop to talk about what happened, they can
I'm
still
gonna be
hear the
honest,
eerie
that
noise.
legitimately
They
looks like
continue
an
to slow
African
as if
American man
looking for
wearing
the
black
source of the
clothes.
terrifying noise. But the video
I'm almost
ends and
like-
we're left with more questions than anything.
I'm almost certain.
Number 10, Goblin or Elf.
Damn it! I shit myself.
All evil elf-like creatures that
no,
originated
no,
in
no,
European countries
no,
during
dude,
the Middle
no.
Ages.
This is where
Goblins
Santa's
have
like,
different
"Here's my
appearances depending
boys.
on
This
what
is my
region the
gaggling
folklore is coming from.
ghouly
But they're usually very
monsters."
small, dirty, greedy, and
They
mischievous.
high five as they
Most
make
stories
money off of us.
associated with goblins
Suckers.
involve them stealing, leaving behind messes, or even killing people.
Oh,
usually
well, that
small
seems like an
children. In
escalation
this video,
from
there
like
seems to be a small
not a crime to the
team
biggest
cleaning a
crime.
messy room.
Sometimes
The
I
teen in
knock over his
particular
milk.
is in front of
Sometimes
the
I
camera
stab his
kicking
wife.
around a ball. The boy kicks the ball off to the side and goes to retrieve it when he looks down at a small creature crouching in against the wall.
That's
It's
no,
very hard to make out what is being seen. but
No,
the group
that's the
collectively
elf on the
screams
shelf
and the camera
guy.
cuts off as the
That is
star
literally the
shoots
elfin
out of the
shelf.
way.
All right, show me the elfin shelf, buddy. All right, I'm ready. This is very important to have footage that is literally the worst footage ever. You want to know why there's no mythical creatures anymore? Because we have fucking good cameras now. Oh, I hate that because it looked like a possessed little
People
doll.
claim that this was just a rat that scared the
Which is a
However,
lot
even with
scarier than an
reality,
elf.
You can tell that this small being is on its own two very human.
I fucking hate how it lunged at him like a puppet.
Hat. The way that the creature runs from the group as the threat of being sighted either lends proof to the legend that goblins hate to be seen, or offers the idea that they aren't evil little creatures after
And they
all.
love some
Either
soccer.
way, seeing a very tiny humanoid in your
Can't
own
wait
home
for
is
the
bound
one of them to
freak
get
anyone
famous
out.
and just look like
Number 9, creature climbs building.
boom.
This creature seems like it's straight
Go.
from the nightmare of an arachnophobe or anyone
I don't.
really.
I mean,
This
I
creature is
suppose they're
shot from the
okay as
upper
long as they're
level
not bigger
floor
than me
shows
and
a
trying to
very
eat me.
long-legged creature scaling the side of an unknown building in Russia.
Well,
The
but
spider-like
that looks
thing
like
has
the
massive
worst
legs that
CG
seem
ever.
to stretch like rubber, and it moves fluently from one building to the other.
But that looks so
And then
CG,
over the
it's
top
unreal.
of
It
the
looks like it
second
was from
building,
Code
I've
Lyoko.
actually seen videos like this before with the black stick figure man climbing down a city building in the dead of
It
night
looks
back in
so fake.
2013.
Chills, come on, man. Come on. At least the frickin' little Muppet Man scared me because I couldn't see it.
Just foul play, or is there just a trend here we aren't catching?
Yes,
Of course,
we
videos
haven't
seem to
caught
argue
the
that it's fake and it's
Godzilla-sized
done with the
spiders
power of
because our
CGI.
old man
But if
eyes are
that's
too
true,
bad.
You have to give props to its creator for reaching into the nightmare of many and bringing it to life. This phenomenon of black stickmen has been going on for nearly thousands of years, with reports from children and full-grown
And a
adults
lot of
all
racists.
over the world. So even if this clip is faked, the legend is quite real, and this video brings that fear into your very own computer
Guys, there's no
screen.
giant spiders. I'm pretty sure
Number 8, alien in
we,
graveyard.
see at least
Alien
one.
sightings and reports of abductions go as far back as 329 BC.
I hate how he has a better jawline than me. It's kind of pissing me off.
Massive silver shields in the sky.
Even
which
the
spit
aliens
fire
are
and
fucking
dove
nailing it
towards
out of the
his army.
ballpark.
The world is filled with alien enthusiasts and people who have memories of being abducted that completely ruin their lives. So finding footage of aliens here on Earth of UFOs traveling through the sky isn't that amazing. Something about this clip though is a little extra terrifying. This video was allegedly shot in December of 2005
alien.
and shows an alien in a graveyard
Doing a prayer
The
to
person
Jesus. He
behind
didn't
the
know what
camera
to do.
seems
Like,
be
what does
walking
that
through the
mean?
graveyard and taking short video to document the location. The grave seemed very run down and unkept, so it's possible this graveyard is very old and the person recording.
I'm gonna take a whack and say this isn't the one, and this is just stock footage.
Some great footage of the Eerie tombstone.
Because otherwise, you know, the guy who's working on it probably should fix up his graveyard.
In the video, it's
Kinda.
unclear whether the camera person is even aware of this creature, but the creature certainly seems to be aware of them. The extraterrestrial seems to step forward and look directly at the camera before.
Oh, yo,
receding
really?
behind the tomb.
Does he like get in front of the camera and say, "Hey, check out my YouTube channel"?
A slowed down and zoomed in shot of the video gives a better look at the creature.
Ah, look at that gross ass thing!
Skinny torso and dangling arms.
I hope it's an alien. I wanted more than an undead monster.
It's much shorter than the tombstone in shot. As if graveyards weren't spooky enough, this video crosses two fears of death and the unknown and puts them in one location.
Hey man, that alien can mourn over his friends just like everyone else.
Doing in such an old
It was just E.T., man.
Number 7, the Rake.
The Rake?
The Rake is a legend that dates back as far as 1621. But
Well, I didn't expect the Rake to show up.
Since
This
the
is the guy who sits on the end of the bed and
Many
says,
people have claimed sightings
"You're doing
of the
good,
Rake.
son," and then he
There
walks
are even
away.
several
Thanks,
short
Rake.
films and projects out there in relation to this
Why are you so
creature,
murdery?
as well as creepypastas.
Sometimes
There
you're
are
born that
several
way.
variations of how the Rake is described, but it's usually referred to as having gray skin, huge black eyes, and no body hair. It also is apparently
body hair.
hunched over and has arms way too long. in
Probably shouldn't have had a
proportion to its
picture of the Rake
body.
with body hair,
This
bud.
particular video is one of the many that has made their way.
Also,
to the
I
surface
can
of the
confirm.
web. It's a weeder
Not the Rake.
cornfield or some type, and you can see a very thin and misshapen humanoid creature running through the high ground.
Oh shit, it got chills! Wow, I didn't know this was his last video before he died. That could be an earthworm, for all I know. That looks like Earthworm Jim.
The title of this video
Without his
claims
armor.
it to be the Rake,
Very
and it
naked.
does seem to be similar to some claims and sightings that have come before. Number 6, Tsunami Creature. This video is actually something new.
I'm telling you guys, the better our cameras get, the more these urban legends die. Because apparently they recorded it on like an actual piece of corn. Just they stabbed the wire into it and went, "We got it."
But in the background of the video, the camera person was lucky enough to catch a strange, possibly magical creature around 3:13.
I mean, that's a bit big to assume that it's magical.
Towards a building, but then
I could say
that
anything's
massive
magical if I see it from a
person
distance.
throws
Was
the
that
lights in
magic
the
or a
thing and
bird?
Climbs up the side of a building for safety.
I'm gonna go with magic.
Sounds like just another sea creature, right? That changes literally milliseconds after it climbs the building.
I mean,
when it
to be fair,
disappears into
to be fair,
mist.
almost all underwater creatures. Listen, I've already come to the conclusion that I don't trust underwater critters. All right, where am I going? What am I looking at? Look at it go. Look at it go. That, what am I? It's, okay, it's going up there.
There's yet to be a proven explanation for this.
I have
and
no idea.
speculations range from exploding fire extinguishers to Japanese spirits to
That
alien
seems right.
creatures that have been inhabiting the oceans for centuries.
How do the aliens keep getting brought back up on this?
You decide. Is it just a massive smoke or something more mystical? And if it is,
I mean, I
something
don't think
more on
it's
the side of
smoke. I don't know what the
fantasy,
frick
what
that
could
is.
this be?
I have no idea.
Number 5, another goblin. This is another video of a goblin or other small humanoid creature, except that this one is of even higher quality.
Oh, I'm so glad we got higher quality goblin footage.
Shadow. A mother is casually filming an infant in what appears to be their kitchen.
It's gonna be like a smiling friends bit of him just going, hippity, 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 oh, it was a goblin.
Camera, it begins to glitch as the audio is horribly distorted.
Totally messed up face
The
cam with
mother
that bit.
screams and grabs her baby,
That looks like
but
that
then
looks like a
puts her
naked
camera
baby.
under the table
The
to
baby
try
has to
and
fight
the
other
goblin.
baby.
Unfortunately, the goblin is already out of sight.
Oh, I really hope it's got pitter patter noises. It looks so fake. It looks so bad.
In this case, the goblin seems to have a much more human-like body. He isn't wearing a cliche red pointed hat and has floppy pointed
What the
ears.
what? How?
Well, skeptics
How
claim
the
this is
fuck did
fake.
you get that?
Plenty of believers out
Where?
there dub this
Where's
as
the
past
hat?
footage
There's
of
no
goblins
hat.
or elves
You lied to
date.
me.
Number 4, Witch on Fire. A brute.
I gotta take a break. I gotta take a break from that one. That was so shit.
The term bruja or brujo can refer to any person, male or female.
We wanted to
that
make sure it
practices
really
any
sounds
level
like a
of
couple
witchcraft.
bros.
While bruja is not immediately a negative term, Mexico and other regions have developed an understanding that evil witches do exist and practice black magic with the goal of harming others. Many
Sorry,
witch legends
this-
involve elderly women
I had to
with the
really
ability to
stop all of the
shapeshift,
jokes in my
steal
head that
souls
would have
for the
gotten me
devil, and
canceled.
even eat children. This video was uploaded in 2013 and it is titled Fire Witch in the Forest, Real Witch. The description explains that this video was taken because a group of people...
All right,
could not
I mean,
tell
it
what
better
they
be on
perceived
fire and not
as
just
a
some
result
old
of
lady
the
like,
video.
howdy ho!
Upon reviewing
I've got
the
some
video,
roots
this
and
is what they
berries.
found.
And then we lit her on fire. Yo, what's that? What are we looking at? What is that? Who knows? That was too bumpy. Too bad I was on a wooden roller coaster while trying to
As
get
it
this
just appears
footage.
to be a human body engulfed in flames. However, at the same time, the person does not seem to be panicking as they disappear.
Yeah, it's
from
just
thin
grand,
air
grand,
several
right?
times. Again, this video was shot on a dark dirt road in the middle of nowhere, which adds to even more of the order.
What a glorious frame that
Many
is. Look at
people
that frame
claim
right
that
there.
this is some sort of
Really,
video editing or
really
hoax.
just nails it
If
home.
you're a believer in witchcraft,
That it's,
you're likely to
the
agree
Bouja.
this seems pretty genuine. Number 3, giants in
Remember,
Peru.
with an A, not an
This
ER.
video was shot by a woman who is assumed to be at home with her mother. There's no explanation as to why she was filming, but what she caught on tape was unbelievable. There appears
I
to
don't
be
see
two
aliens from
normal-sized
Super
humans
Mario
standing
Galaxy.
atop the hills, when all of a sudden, one of them appears to stand up or grow in size. The figure is twice the size of the one next to it, which is either believed to be a regular-sized human or a similar creature in a seated position. The woman recording the video begins to cry out in horror and calls her mom to come look.
Dios mío. Mamá, míralo. Ha crecido. Mamá.
Mama, told the people, basketball
The
player.
investigative team took a closer look into this
Stop being
phenomenon.
racist, lady.
They placed a man
People
at
can
the
be tall
same
too.
exact location
Just because they're
as the
ugly
photos
doesn't
from
mean
the
you gotta
location
frickin'
where
say
the
that.
video was
But how
originally
tall
filmed.
was he? Can he
The
come on
person
my
they used
basketball
was
team?
average height and very thin build.
I think he could.
You
I
can
think he
align
doesn't
the
even need a
footage of
dunk.
this
He's just
man
gonna
with
walk
the
in and
footage of
slam
the
it.
alleged
I'm
giant.
gonna make
The
millions.
figures captured were indeed significantly taller than the model used. Some other things found.
I mean,
during
it is
this
kinda creepy.
investigation
I
were
will
that the
admit it.
taller
There's
figure
something
was
about the lanky
extremely
body.
thin compared to even a skinnier than average person, possibly because of their height. And the head of the
Yeah,
figure,
skinny people.
as well as
What
the figure
freaks.
seated below it, has odd shapes. The model used had very short hair, but even with that playing in, the giants has heads that seem to be shaped more egg-like. The investigation video was uploaded by CGE Peru.
Sneaky
and will be
jab
linked
there,
below.
bud. Sneaky
The
jab.
video is not in English. but
Some
there's
would
plenty
say
more
they're
to be learned about
eggheads.
this case. Number 2, forest creature. This video
What?
is
What kind of
timestamped from
forest creature?
2006, but
What
wasn't
kind?
uploaded until around 2013. The story is that this is a group of videographers who were exploring a forested area for an upcoming documentary.
If it's a
in
fucking elf or
Catalunya,
goblin.
Spain.
Oh.
While exploring the wooded region, they heard strange noises. Unlike any animal or human they heard
Hey,
before.
Chills.
They
Out of
also found
curiosity,
trails of huge
get back
feathers
to me
and
on this one.
followed them.
Why are they
They
all
eventually came
bald?
up to a man squatting down behind bushes, staring at the ground. He appears
Okay, you
nearly
take your time.
lifeless and quite ghoulish.
I look forward to
His
your
skin is
comment.
pale and his bones are very apparent. He seems to notice the group and looks towards the camera with huge glowing eyes. Speculation for this creature range from it being a malnourished homeless man to it being another form of the Rake. All the way to
It's
it being
either
a
Rake or
shows the
sad.
past
You
of
decide.
heaven, which would explain the feathers.
Did you say feathers? As all malnourished homeless people do have the feathers.
No matter what you believe, this group is pretty horrified by what they saw, and the images presented in the short footage is quite haunting.
Hey, I don't appreciate
Number
you
1, the
talking.
hybrid man. Bigfoot is one of the biggest, most well-known legends in the world and is especially popular in the US and Asian countries. The story comes from a province in China where their version of Bigfoot is referred to as the Yemen. It's uncertain where this footage is originally from, but it looks like it could be from a Chinese documentary or news report.
Oh,
The
good
footage
lord.
shows
If
this
China
hybrid man
frickin'
is
outdid
nearly
us and
hairless,
now
has a
has
very
got
large
footage
ape-like skull,
of Bigfoot,
long
I'm gonna
dangly
be
arms,
fucking
he has
pissed.
no neck and is extremely
Then that's just a
tall.
naked man now. You better not. That's no, God, no, God, don't. China, no, China, no, don't, China. That's just a man. China, that's just a man. China, that's just a man. China, that's just a man. That's literally, that's a man with elephant disease.
And he allegedly never learned to speak a language. However, he did understand what people were telling him. According to his mother, she was kidnapped by a Yemen and sexually assaulted repeatedly before being brought back to her small village, where 9 months later she gave birth to this hybrid. He lived to be 33 years old before dying of
no
causes.
Oh god, the stupidness is killing me.
Is that he suffered from a genetic disorder known as microcephaly, and his mother is ashamed to have given birth to a mentally challenged child, especially out of wedlock. Microcephaly causes the brain to develop improperly and leads to a smaller than usual head, mental disabilities, poor motor function, poor speech.
My camera died.
Facial
That's how
features,
sad I
seizures,
was.
and dwarfism. The only thing that
Yeah, looks just like him, huh, guys?
explain is the astonishing size of this man. As mentioned before, it's common for those who suffer from this disorder to have dwarfism, but this man was the exact opposite. There's not much else known about this man, or even the footage of him that's provided.
That was by far the fucking worst number 1 I have ever seen on a top anything. Top 15, top 10. That was the worst. You fucking looked me in the eyes. I could feel your beady little eyes, Chills. You said, China found Bigfoot. And then he showed me a normal ass man. So upset. That was just a guy. That was just a fucking guy. And not only was it a guy, you told me, oh yeah, that's a guy with learning disabilities. He has a lot. He obviously has some sort of like, best I can think is elephantitis, you know, with like Andre the Giant, or you see when people are really tall, right? They've got that kind of facial features. Yeah, that's the Bigfoot. And you know what the worst part is? The mom being a piece of shit. I mean, there's always a chance she's not. But there's a good chance that her son came out weird and she had to explain it to everybody. And her explanation was, Bigfoot raped me. Seems to check out, ma'am. Seems to check out. See, I want to say speculatively, because she may have actually been taken advantage of. I don't know why I don't want to say it now. When it's not a joke, it doesn't feel good. Okay, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. But, you know, there's also the chance that she's a scumbag. Just fucking help your kid. He's frickin' really having a hard time. Let's not call him Bigfoot, shall we, boys? Rest in peace, my man. I hope there's an afterlife where you're feeling better. And I refuse to say that you're Bigfoot. You're a human being with feelings and emotions. Go fuck yourself. Not you, Bigfoot. Everyone who called you Bigfoot. I called him Bigfoot. I'm one of the problems. Well, this was enjoyable till the last one. I mean, I really do enjoy the campy corniness of how, like, most of these just like, I'm watching something that seems very phony or fake. But you know what? I'm having fun because that's part of like spooky, scary stories is all about. It's just like, we just need a little bit of myth to tickle our imaginations. So I enjoyed this. This was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed too, by the way. If you did, remember to subscribe, leave a like down below, and write a comment about what do you think my next scary video should be. And also, which out of all of these top 15 choices do you think was the best and the worst? Pretty sure I know which one's going to be the worst. I think the only reason he put it in is like, because, yeah, he did exist. Okay. Anyways, I'll see you next time, everybody. Bye-bye.